Howdy, howdy, folks, and welcome to tonight's show. We have famous slash infamous people mentioned in lyrics. So this should be a fun show. It was fun doing this trivia, and I was very productive this week. I didn't edit any videos really, but I did write some more next week's music trivia, and I've got the following week's trivia already written. So, oh, shoot, I need my phone. You would think I would have my act together by now. So, give me a second and I will be right back. I apologize. So sorry. BRB. All right. I had it charging, so that is what happened there. I think my phone's about to run out, and I might have to. I don't know if I can replace a battery on a Samsung, but I may have to replace that. Didn't want you to see my panties now. Seriously, I'm wearing shorts, but you know. Let's see. What do we have here? What do we have? We have. I think one word titles was a recommended game. So next week we'll be doing songs with one word titles. And then we're going to do the next one. It was a little bit more difficult to write. And that one's going to be on seasons. So, hey, Simple Happy Life, how are you? Oh, no. Yeah, it's going to be bad with that cold front coming in. We're all going to get slammed, I think, coming up because it's what? I don't know what the heat index was here today. But it's going to drop to 79 Saturday. Oh, it's only 83 right now, but it was in the 90s. But it was only predicted to get up to 89. So maybe it didn't hit 90. But it's going to be back up to 90 on Saturday or Friday and then drop to 70. And now they're saying 76 degrees. It's going to be crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. So it's even, I guess it's the season, right? I'm seeing the persimmons leaves are changing, the pawpaw leaves are changing and dropping already. I'm doing fine. I'm doing fine. Except for my sleep being off last night, obviously. I ended up going on panel over at Lori's, so that was fun. We were up till, I don't know, 5:30 in the morning. So, but it's a habit I don't want to get into. I was just exhausted and slept after dinner. I ate, went right to bed. Shouldn't have done that, but I was pretty tired. So, 74. That's crazy. Crazy, crazy. Hey, Lori, good to see you. How are you? Did you get any sleep last night? I know you're a night owl either. I would love to be a night owl, but my husband doesn't function that way. Yeah, it was pretty late that we stayed on. Wasn't it, Lori? Was it about 5:30? I think it was at least past 5. We had fun though. We had fun, and I hope Critter got in touch with somebody over there at the Lions Club. That would be great. And I have all these lights on me, and my camera's deciding to. Is it fuzzy or is it my eyesight? I can't tell anymore. Oh my gosh, Lori. Well, you work, don't you? Simple Happy Life. I keep saying I'm going to get this a new camera, and then it starts acting right, and then so I don't do it, and then we get this. I've got 2 lights on me. I have a ring light, and I have like a little LED table light. I don't know. Maybe it's I can't tell anymore. I was looking at a video I shot in Lexington, and my vision is so bad now that it was fuzzy. And, oh, not Lexington. It was here, but the menu was fuzzy. So sorry about that. Oh gosh, fuzzy like my face. No, I shaved today because what they said, like 30% of the people who watch me on a big TV screen or a TV screen, even at 32. That's way too much me. So try to not show my whiskers too much. But I hate that when I shave and then like the next day there's already like even now like I feel this little it drives me nuts. It's rough getting old. If I told my friend, I was like, she's like, oh, waxing and all that. Oh no, I don't wax. Wax is bad for your skin, they say. I'll make you sag real fast because all that pulling and stuff of your face. Oh, how nice, Lori. Now, if I go to the beach sometimes, I'll go and wax my legs and get a bikini wax. But other than that, uh, hey, Chris, how are you doing? How are you and Debbie doing? Good to see you. Oh, good. Who's we? Not me. I am live. You're welcome, Vinny. Hey, Angela. Good to see you. Good to hear that, Chris. Yeah. So Angela's can be a night owl too. So Angela, if you get bored, you can hang out at Lori's Prepping for Heaven. It's a pretty diverse group, and subjects are very diverse as well. It's just, sit around, hang out, chat. I was there last night. You wax your legs, Vinny? See, and I just thought you waxed your ears. Yeah, we have fun over there. It is a good time. And Simple Happy Life is who turned Lori onto my channel, and then I went over there. Really good group of people. Thank you, Angela. Yeah. And despite Lori's name, so I will say this, Lori, I will admit that when I saw your name, I thought I had to be prim and proper. But Lori, I think when I first went over to your channel and saw your first live, I remember you saying that someone was making your mind go south. And I was like, okay, Lori's good. We keep it pretty clean over here, but I was telling Lori, like when we used to play the word game, how it would get a little body sometimes, but that kind of game lends itself to that type of thing. But we do try to keep it somewhat PG here. It's probably more PG than most PG movies, actually. So it's, oh gosh. I try and be accessible to everyone as much as possible. Oh, but Vinny, I got something for you. Because you know what you need today, Vinny? This will make your day. You know why? Because I got more cowbell for you. So now you can an enema? No, not today. You know, you get that every Saturday, Vinny. I don't know that Vinny even cranks out any videos. Have you started anything, Vinny? Thank you, Renee. Good to see you, darling. Hey, Renee, when are we going to meet up, girl? We got to get together before you go to work, before your life gets crazy, before you have a, what did you call it? You needed a routine. Well, Vinny, I'm sure if you did that, you would have a lot of people subscribe to you right away. Lisa's Crown. Or Renee, you have my email, but yeah, I would love to take you out to lunch or dinner, something before you go back to work. Brunch, whatever you want to do. I don't know your schedule. In fact, I thought about asking you when your next doctor appointment is because I have an appointment there. When's my appointment? Hold on, I'll tell you. Uh, September 25th, 11:30 to 12:30. So, yeah, Instagram or my email. My email is just easystreetwithjen@gmail. I kept it simple. I need to do a video on how I came up with my name and all of that stuff to help other people uh, when they create their channels. Uh, what are you doubting, Vinny? Oh, yeah, yeah. No, Lori, we definitely don't do that. Yeah, I know who slipped up and cussed last night. Was it Troy or somebody did? That was pretty funny, actually. Because if I slip up and cuss, I'm always like, oops. I don't know Simple Happy Life. We just live in the same metro area. And, I would drive a few hours to meet Renee. Like, I still want to meet Angela too. So, but the other thing I'm dealing with is, I've got surgery. Oh, on my shoulder side, I finished my PT and I went to see the doctor again, and they're scheduling an MRI. So hopefully we'll figure out what the heck's going on. It's either going to be another surgery or, oh yeah, it was Mickey, Lori. I get confused because y'all call him Mickey, but then his channel name is something else. So that throws me for a loop since I'm a newbie in your channel. Traffic's always horrible, Renee. I mean, I used to live like 2 blocks from Fort Mac and take the train into work when I lived in, when I worked in Sandy Springs, Dunwoody area, because it was so nice. I wasn't stressed when I got there, you know, and it was just a train ride and then one bus to get to work. So it was awesome. It was awesome. I love taking public transportation when I can. Well, simple life, be safe. If you have to log off, do so. I don't want you risking anything. And yeah, y'all, we're going through a season change too. So I may run into inclement weather where I may have to cancel. So I don't foresee canceling for any other reason coming up, but just be aware because season is changing a bit very quickly. Crazy. All right. What is it? 8:13. I think we've waited long enough. So we're going to get on to it. And let me just mention real quick, I have worked on next. Did I complete it though? I did. Oh, no, I didn't. I have the list. No cheating and going back and looking, freezing my screen and looking. And then I have another list. So next week's show will be one word titles. I forget who requested that, but that's the next one we'll be doing. And then we're going to do seasons. That was a little bit harder. Of course, there are a lot of spring, summer, well, more summertime songs, but um, it'll be a fun one. It'll be a fun one. All right, let's start. Number one. This song went through two working titles: The Devil Is My Name and Fallen Angels Before Becoming What? This song went through, and I'll give you the name of the band. Actually, I don't know why I didn't put that. This Rolling Stones song went through two working titles, The Devil Is My Name and Fallen Angels, before becoming what song? Well, they're quiet tonight. Sympathy for the Devil. Vinny got it. Very good. This Chuck Berry song includes, and the names mentioned in that were Kennedy and uh, Pontius Pilate. So, uh, who, so then I got into did Pontius Pilate really exist? Google search. And there's one philosopher that mentioned him. So he did exist, but that's all that's known about him. Number two, the Chuck Berry song includes a reference to which classical music composer? This Chuck. No, she's not. There you go. Thank you, Lori. See, Lori's going to school us. This Chuck Berry song includes a reference to which classical music composer? I know Lori's her gears are turning. Yes, Vinny. Number three. Oh, okay. Now this is my genre, but they mentioned so many people I had to include it. You'll Dance to Anything by the Dead Milkmen mentioned how many famous people and bands? Yama's got it, Lori. But see, that's a point of trivia. So we're going to exercise the brain and get it working faster. You know, get those neurons firing off. So this one, it has so many that you can take a guess in the number. You'll Dance to Anything by the Dead Milkmen mentioned how many famous people? No. Lower, Lori. And I expected a bunch of numbers being put in here. Up, up, hotter, hotter, Lori. Yes, Lori gets a point at 8. They mentioned Susie Sue, Andy Warhol, the Communards, Book of Love, the Smiths, Depeche Commode is what they called it. Public Image Limited, Naked Truth. And the lyric is, and then they finish it by, you'll dance to anything by any bunch of stupid Europeans who come over here with their big hairdos and intend on taking our money instead of giving your cash where it belongs to a decent American artist like myself. You'll dance to anything. It's a fun song. I think that actually, that one definitely made college radio. And it did make the club scene a bit. I don't know how I would know that. Number 4, this song was originally recorded by Jackie DeShannon in 1974, but it became a hit in 1981 for Kim Carnes. That's fine, Angela. I appreciate it. I love that little short of Petey today and that truck. Oh my gosh. That Chevy truck was amazing. I don't think I'd ever seen that model either before. Nope, not Runaway. And Runaway is, is that Dion? This is Jackie DeShannon. It became a hit in 81 for Kim Carnes. Oh, everything. That back end right before the tailgate. Oh, lovely. I just loved it. Not no, not Del Shannon. I don't know if they're related. And I had to look her up. I'm like, who is this woman? And probably had never heard of her because she was married to a music executive. So, and I don't think I went back and tried to listen to her song. I should listen to her original version of it though. All right, y'all. How about Betty Davis Eyes? Betty Davis Eyes was the answer to that one. Uh, okay. I'm just going to do the lyric here. This is going to be a lyric kind of question. Ooey ooh, and I don't care about that are recurring lines in this song by Weezer. It got a little overplayed though, Lori. I don't know if that won album of the year. No, they yes, Buddy Holly. You're correct. Ooh, Simple Life, close. Yeah, Mary Tyler Moore and Buddy Holly are both mentioned in that song. And where's Mike tonight? Oh man, I'm missing Mike. I hope he's doing okay. Oh, school starts, I bet. He's probably in the rush for getting ready for school, especially since he's was he teach history? So yeah, he's probably busy. Number 6. Slayer played this eerie, deep cut off their 1998 album Divine Intervention for the first time since its release in 2024 at Riot Fest in Chicago. Slayer played this eerie, deep cut off their 1998 album Divine Intervention for the first time since its release in 2024 at Riot Fest in Chicago. It made big news. It made big news in the music world, anyway. It's an interesting song. Slayer is a metal band. I guess, are they death metal? Lori's going to leave again. Oh, gosh. No, she's good. Do you know the answer, Vinny? You seem to know. Like I said, Lori's cool. Lori's cool. Well, I got to write for Mike. I try and write a little bit for everybody. And the more I get to know you, the better I can write. So I know Lori didn't listen to much after the 70s, so that's why we've got some. But I've always had a wide variety because you never know who's watching. But yeah. All right, so that would be 213, and that song mentions Jeffrey Dahmer. I didn't think so, Lori. But Lori, I bet you could sport a mean kind of like mohawk thing, kind of like shave your head a little bit and then do a little longer on the top. You probably look cute like that. So yeah, Jeffrey Dahmer. It was a weird song, very odd, very very odd. Question number 7. Sean Lennon claimed nothing significant happened during Billy Joel's early life, so he wrote this song. Sean Lennon claimed that nothing significant happened during Billy Joel's life, so he wrote this song. It's a light night tonight. That would be, man, Billy Joel. Yeah, we are. Mrs. Hopkins probably is trying to stay cool. Um, let's see. Oh, yeah, she's trying to stay cool. It's currently 107 where she lives. The question is, Sean Lennon claimed nothing significant happened during Billy Joel's early life, so he wrote this song. Yeah, Ouch is right. Simple happy life. What, y'all live together? Y'all fooling me? Oh, good guess, Lori. I don't know. Did that mention any? I don't think so. I don't think that. I don't think that mentioned anyone famous. Let's see. Let me double check. It's been a while. Yeah, not that one. Mentioned a Bill, a Davy, Bob, but nobody famous, infamous. Excellent guess, though. We didn't start the fire, yes. And Billy Joel said that is just a nonsense song that has really. He thinks it's a pretty lame song, actually. This is such a catchy tune, though. I like it. I like it. Hmm. Who said this about Pete Davidson? I was like, why not? Be direct. Who said this about Pete Davidson? I was like, why not? Be direct. I think Pete Davidson looks so much better without all those tattoos. Who else thinks that? I can't believe he's going to be a dad. He's a guy that played on Saturday Night Live. So that might help, actually. It is very catchy. And a good tongue twister, too. It reminded me of similar to Danny Kaye's stuff. He loved doing those tongue twister songs. And I love Danny Kaye. From the Indies to the Andes in my undies. I think he did that song. John Lithgow actually did a cover of From the Indies to the Andes in my undies. I don't think he did that first. I'm pretty sure that was a cover. But if you have never heard Singing in the Bathtub by John Lithgow, it is a great album, CD, whatever. It has a bunch of songs that I grew up with and I think Lori grew up with, and they're kind of considered kids' songs, but I loved it. And then I turned my dad onto it and he loved it. Everybody Eats When They Come to My House, Singing in the Bathtub, the GNU song, Triplets, At the Codfish Ball, A, You're Adorable. You got to have skin. That's a good one for YouTube. You got to have skin. Maybe I should do a recording of that a cappella. No one loves you any better than your MOMMY. Swinging on a Star. I had a rooster from the Indies to the Andes in my Andes. Big kids. Now that's a John Lithgow original, and I absolutely loved it. And in fact, I saw him perform it on some early morning news show, and that's why I bought the CD. The Hippopotamus Song and the Inchworm, and it's all done like big band jazz style, which makes it even better. It was, I loved it. I think he has another one, the Ohio Express. Whatever, Benny. What question are we on? No, it was Ariana Grande. Remember they dated for a while and then she wrote like I guess a broke up song, and it was kind of controversial at the time. I don't watch TV and all this stuff, but I remember all those stories about that. Oh, okay. The Ohio Express. Oh, Fire. Now there was the Fire written by Bruce Springsteen though too, that was uh, recorded by the Pointer Sisters. And that I actually won the high school talent contest singing with a group. It was a group thing. I was doing backup. I was doing harmony. Chewy Chewy. It was all right. Number 9. Which famous actor was waiting for Bananarama in 1984? Which famous actor was waiting for Bananarama in 1984? No answer? Which famous actor was waiting for Bananarama in 1984? I'm still so fuzzy. Oh, there we go. Now I know the secret. Sorry about that, folks. And Benny, I have both lights on like I normally do, so that's crazy. Tell you, my camera has bug. All right, so which famous actor was waiting for Bananarama in 1984? That would be Robert De Niro's Waiting. He actually did a song called that. Thank you, Lori. Although that Barbara Walters look always does well, especially at my age. Ohio Express did a song called Sausalito. It's a hidden gem, better than Yummy times 3. I like Ohio Express. I have to write that down, Benny. Sausalito. Hidden better than Yummy times 3. Oh, cool. I'm sure I will if you recommended it. Oh, yeah, they were fun. Lots of fun. I'll play them like on a summer. Chris and I used to sit out on the porch when I was a smoker. He never smoked. But we would sit on the porch sometimes in the summertime and I'd play, one of the greatest hits. All right, number 10. Dion sang, "Didn't you love the things that they stood for? Didn't they try to find some good for you and me? And we'll be free." In which song did they sing that? Or did Dion sing it? I like Dion. He's one of my favorites because a lot of I was in a like doo-wop band for a little bit, and the drummer lead singer uh, liked Dion stuff. Lori beat it. Good job, Lori. Lori's got 2. Vinny's got 4. Very good. Uh, I can't even. I know this band. I can't even. I know a song or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 maybe that they did, but I can't think of it. But in my research, that is a good song. Uh, I came up with this one. Number 11, Black Number One, Little Miss Scareall by Typo Negative mentions which famous people? It's actually 2 people. Man, I wish I could get my former roommate in here. He's really good with music too. I need to give him a call. Shoot, it's late. Y'all gonna keep singing? I'm here for it. Y'all did really well. Y'all did really well. Bravo, bravo. All right. Let's see. Black Number One, Little Miss Scareall by Typo Negative mentions which famous people? And I really didn't read the lyrics too much. So, yeah, this is going to be Nosferatu and Lily Munster. So, maybe I should go back and read the lyrics a bit. Some of these songs that I'd never heard of, I try playing uh, now and then. Oh, okay. So if you know this artist, you'll know this song. Nosfar is a demon. Oh, yeah, I did not know that. See, I like Lori. Lori's smart. She knows a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff. Number 12. Like I said, if you know this artist, you'll know the song. Probably their most popular. Lori, I think you're like me. We got robbed of the education that we wanted. So we kept on learning. You know, I do feel like I was robbed of my education. So, yeah. And I always wanted to go to college. Yeah. And that never happened. So I'm always, yeah, never stop. Never stop. And that's what was hard about me doing these trivia at first is I'd go down rabbit holes. It'd take me days to write. Now I only slightly go down. Like if I hear a new band or want to check out a song, say, oh, I know the song, but I don't remember it quite, you know, quite enough. So I'll go back and listen to it. All right, number 12. Bertie Higgins' wife, Beverly, inspired this song. They were separated when he wrote it, but later reunited and married. Now, how could they? Oh, I guess she was a girlfriend, unless they got married twice. Vinny got that one. Key Largo. Very good. Very good. Simple Life, are you still with us? I'm just checking. I want to make sure you're okay. Key Largo is correct. And of course, they mentioned Bogey and Bacall in that. All right. Just want to make sure you're good. Well, they had that story about that Twitch guy that got struck by lightning while he was streaming and he had headphones on, so it like really affected his ears is where I guess he felt most of it. That was trippy. That was trippy. But I've always respected lightning being a Florida kid. So, and I'm sure Simple Happy Life is the same because y'all get a lot of storms down there too. Yeah. Number 13. The Shop Boys pet song mentions I think it's this Pet Shop Boys song mentions Princess Diana. I don't know why I put Pet Shop Boys pet. You should see some of the stuff I write when I do these, and I come on the show and I'm like, what? West End Girls? No. And it's also not Been Caught Stealing. My former dog's favorite song. My former dog's favorite song. He gets so happy whenever that song came on. It was the craziest thing. Yeah, but you do remember Been Caught Stealing, right? West End Girls, Been Caught Stealing. It was Dreaming of the Queen is the name of the song. Number 14. Been caught stealing once when I was 5. Oh boy, I just turned that totally jazzy instead of jammy. What the heck? You really kind of have to scream that song though. Anything that requires screaming, I'm not going to hurt your ears over. Number 14, this song was recorded by the American rock band Eagles for their 1974 album On the Border. The song was recorded by the American rock band Eagles for their 1974 album On the Border. Nope. No Hotel California. Good job, Lori. One of the most overplayed songs in rock history. Oh, yes. Yes, it was. Forgot the question for a minute. Nope. But was Take It Easy on that album because it was kind of more of a twangy country. Maybe the whole album is like that. Let me look at their discography. Best of My Love was on that. Good Day in Hell, True It Is, Old 55, and Already Gone, You Never Cry Like a Lover, Midnight Flyer, My Man, On the Border. Nothing but no. Mentions a famous person, though. in the title, even. But it's so funny because I never think of this band having done that song. Because, like I said, I don't, bands and their songs for me don't go together. I just know of the bands and of the songs, not that they belong together. All right. 1, 2, 3. Time's up. That'd be James Dean. I hear the moans. I hear the moans all the way from here. Oh, gosh. James Dean. James Dean. Right? I know. But I never think of them as doing that song because it's kind of Southern rockish. I always think of more like, I don't know, Allman Brothers, somebody like that doing that song. Or even like, kind of reminds me of something that Black Oak, Arkansas would do too. So, yeah. I was shocked to know that they're the ones who sang that. That's how bad I am with music. Oh, gosh. Number 15. This is a fun one. Rose Tint My World is the main title that includes 3 parts. Part B asks, whatever happened to Faye Ray? Name the song. Whatever happened to Faye Ray? Rose Tint My World is the main title that includes 3 parts. Part B asks, whatever happened to Faye Ray? Name the song. I can give a pretty good hint on this one. And I'll take the second half of the full title. But it was from Rocky Horror Picture Show. From Rocky Horror Picture Show. Were you a Rocky Horror Picture Show fan, Lori? Or did you ever see it? No, but it's on my list. And I still have I have another note here. I forget what that. Oh, Billy Idol's Hot Child in the City. It wasn't Time Warp. Let's do the time warp again. Let's do. Yeah. No, my mother was. So they're handy for keeping score without using a full piece of paper and taking notes on the back. So I'll keep these and I'll collect them from the show. Not the score so much, but if I've written any show notes down, I'll keep them for when I have time for something. And that's something I don't have much time for is time. I feel bad. Can y'all believe I need to post a video because Mrs. Hopkins, 73, for Christmas one year, gave me her favorite movie of all times, and that would be Love Actually. She sent that to me a year and a half ago. I just watched it this week. And I feel terrible about that. But I don't watch TV. I don't watch movies. I'm busy all day. Not great, Scott. Where's your neck? My mother had them all over the house and not just post-it notes, just paper, like everywhere. So it was something when I grew up, like, and I had to clean the house. So when I grew up, yeah, I try to have somewhat clean surfaces, but I have this kitchen cart in my kitchen area between the kitchen and dining room, and it ends up with garden stuff that needs to go out, be put away, or done. Like I don't want to put the chemical soil test kit out in the shed. I think it might taint the chemical reaction a bit. So, um, yeah. Simple Happy Life. If you ever get a chance to see it, please go see it. It is so much fun. You'll remember. Oh, yeah. Bags, rice, water guns. You got to take a bunch of stuff with you when you go. But actually, Athens, Georgia they were doing a showing of Rocky Horror, and uh, they were going to have, how people would act on stage. They were going to have those, and oh, Love Actually. Okay, Simple Happy Life. It's an all-star cast. It's a huge all-star cast. A lot of British actors are in there. Alan Rickman's in it. Who's that one she likes? McCutcheon's. I think she was on EastEnders. Um, hmm, trying to think of all the people that were in there. But it's one of those huge all-star casts. It had parallel like love stories going on and a sweet ending. It was a tearjerker, I'll admit it. I'm a crier. I'm a crier, baby. I used to love going to Rocky Horror. My only regret is I never got to take my dad. Never got to take him. And then he was so sick. Well, I did take him when he was real sick to a Broadway play, but not. I took him to see Fela Kuti's play that was produced by, I think, Will Smith and Beyonce. And I took him to see that, and he absolutely loved it, being a drummer. He got into Afrobeat. So uh, it was Fanfare, Don't Dream It, Be It. Don't dream it. Yeah, it was the full title is Fanfare, Don't Dream It, Be It. I'm not either, Lori. I don't like rom-com. Even with the comedy thrown in there, I generally don't like it. My dad made me see Silver Lining Playbook, and I really enjoyed it once I went. It was really sweet. It was a cute story, and I was kind of shocked that my dad liked it, because I never looked at my dad. He liked mainly comedy stuff. Mel Brooks, Men in Tights, um, um, the Zorro stuff, Faulty Towers, the British humor. He absolutely loved. So, oh, you need some cowbell? I got you, Benny. Oh, we got I'm gonna do one better here. I got dinner. I also have this. That was for the Christmas music video I did with Bimbo Barbarella. It's on her. It's on her. We did Sympathy for Santa is what we performed. And if you'd like to see that performance, I miss doing those A Simple Happy Life. They were always so much fun. Bimbo wouldn't give us any clue what we were going to do or what we were going to sing. We'd show up and she'd say, okay, here we go. This is what we're doing. And we would do it. I mean, it was so much fun. And that first video we did, that wasn't even part of our agenda. Let me see if I can find it. Well, it would have been Christmas. Give me a minute, folks. Give me a minute. A year ago. Oh, she did Three Gentlemen Kings. Here it is. Sympathy for Santa. It was crazy. And we were, yeah, she could play bass with a crud, but she was a great lyricist and brilliant when it came to music. That's funny, Lori. Make a circle inside the triangle with a metal rod. The problem is, I need the little holder, right? Because it's not dinging right. I guess I could do it that way. So do you do that to a beat, Vinny? Is that what that is? Is that how you play? I never like that actually came. This actually I almost hit my head self in the head. Where's that damn letter? Triangle training. Here you go. This is a triangle training that I went through. She sent this. This was a gift from Bimbo Barbarella. And I think it was kind of a joke after we did some music thing. But she said, number 1, hit the triangle shaped item. And I did a demo. I was like, 2, hit with the provided hammer shaped implement. Number 3, do not hit people or animals with the hammer unless they are in need of a good hammering. Number 4, do not hit yourself with the hammer unless instruction number 3 applies. She was so dang funny. I miss her so much. And September 13th will be the anniversary of her passing. And we do have a show. I think we were going to do a show last December because she always did the Christmas show. But this, because that was her favorite holiday. But this year, I think we're going to do kind of like a thing on the anniversary of her passing. Mark Kropka is going to be a part of it. I am probably Addie, Mrs. Hopkins, and Chris. I don't know. Mark Kropka is Mark Kropka. Pirate Radio is coordinating all of that. So that'll be fun. That will be fun. Because even though I miss her, she made you laugh and smile and chuckle. You can't help but appreciate that. Question number 16. Elton John wrote this song as a tribute to Marilyn Monroe. Elton John wrote this song as a tribute to Marilyn Monroe. Yes, Candle in the Wind. You are correct, sir. A wooden spoon. You know who's good with the spoons? You ever see Annie the Spoon Lady from Asheville, North Carolina? She's pretty awesome. Oh, you played percussion? What specifically? Drums, timpani? Obviously, triangle. You're an expert in triangle, Benny. Way better than a fart in the wind. I just ate. That's what I had for dinner was a bowl of beans and ham and cornbread. That was dinner. It was so good. For dessert after, I'll probably have a fig or two. Chris just came in with another whole huge thing of figs. Oh my gosh. I told him, I said, take them over to the neighbor because we're going to have so many. It's crazy. Shakers and tambourine. I want that little ridged thing. What do you call that, Vinny? That makes the, like Santana in the smooth operator. Smooth. What is it? Smooth? Not smooth operator, just smooth with Rob Thomas. See, that's my dad. He was a drummer. And I don't think most chicks went for him. He went for most chicks. I mean, he would, if he was single at the time, he would try and hit on any woman. But that's why he was married 5 times. He was such a trip. He was so bad. He could give a lesson in how to pick up women. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, definitely big. If you can't do salsa without that instrument. Should we find out real quick? Let's see, wooden ridge percussion. Mm. The gyro. Is that what it is? Pronunciation, please. Here we go. Oh, wait. Guero. Guayo. How do you pronounce this? Now, y'all got me wondering. We're going to learn something. Pronunciation. Wiro. 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 Guiro. Wiro. Wiro. It's oh, I don't know how to do that little. Is that right? Guiro. Yeah. But the U has the long dash over it, but it's pronounced Wiro. 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 There you go. All right. I was surprised how expensive the cowbell was, to be honest. My dad had his drum set. He had all zildjian cymbals. I don't know what kind of drum set he had, but he probably spent money on it. Cuica. Cuica. Oh no. Cuica. 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 All righty then. Oh, that almost just looks like a coffee can. That's pretty cool. I don't think I've seen that. Oh, really? Monkey noises. Let's see if we can get it up here. Oh, no, not any of this. Oh, I don't have my volume on. Oh. That sounds weird. I'll even present this real quick if I can. Remember, there's going to be a little bit of a delay. Yeah, howler monkeys. I've been to Costa Rica a couple times. They freaked me out the first time I heard them. That's what it looks like. Very interesting instrument. Used in samba music. Oh, did I ever share that? Yeah, it is creepy sounding. Ah, awful. All right. I do love Latin music a lot. A lot, a lot. So Miami was a good place for me. A really good, but they had some really crazy songs too. The Dominicans. Well, I guess it was somebody else. What's his name? I can't think of it now. Yo quiero pola negro. It was like mommy te quiere pola, like mommy, I want the black man. And then she gives all the reasons why, but it has a really good beat to it, you know. Mariachi bands are cool. I like mariachi. I like Zydeco. I like polka. I like it all. I like it all. I always get the mariachi bands when I request Besa Mi Mucho. They love it. I requested it from a street performer in Cancun once, and he followed me all the way to the hotel. That was a little weird. Oh, yeah, he wanted me to marry him too. Uh, Capacusia. I guess it'd be pronounced the same. I'll have to go look that up too. Oh, not a cuppa. You don't like Zydeco? Oh, I can't stop. Hey, Mrs. Hopkins, I was talking about you earlier. Your ears must have been burning. But I guess you probably get overload down there in Louisiana. Simple, happy life. So I might be right there with you if I lived there. But Atlanta had a Zydeco group for a while. You could go, and I think they had it at the VFW. They'd have a band come play Zydeco, and people dance and everything. So I hope Mama B had a great birthday and that she got to dance. But Mrs. Hopkins, I was saying earlier, I finally got the chance to watch your movie that you sent me, what, a year and a half ago. I feel terrible about, but I did get to see it finally. Remember, I was going to see it Christmas, and then I got sick. So, and then I had to like catch up with everything else I didn't get done while I was sick. You know how it is, ladies. Yeah, I did a video of it, Mrs. Hopkins. I was going to put it on, send it to you on Instagram. Yes, Vinny. Yes, it is. But it's foot stomping music. I can't stand still and listen to Zydeco. Or is that the other way around? I can't walk and chew gum. That's for dang sure. Uh, all right. Who sang I Saw Elvis in a UFO? Number 17. Who sang I Saw Elvis in a UFO? You probably have heard it in commercials and stuff. I'm trying to think. No, good guess, Mrs. Hopkins. It was not the Sex Pistols, but it may have been something they would have done. I don't know. Do you know the answer, Vinny? Is that why you think that's funny? Oh, Lori, I haven't done TV in 20 years. Yeah. We got tired of, I mean, the cost was ridiculous. Let's see, it was up to $100 a month for stupid cable. So I have saved $24,000 in that period. Although I probably saved a lot more. Jeez. Sorry, y'all. I just saw a message. Yeah, that's all I do. If it's not on YouTube, it's not worth watching, in my opinion. And with the 300 free movies every month, Lori, did you know that? YouTube has 300 free movies every month, and they change a lot. Also, documentaries, which is what I like, but I don't even have time to watch a dang documentary. I mean, I like keeping up with my friends on YouTube more than anything. A Curse of Oak Island on the HC. Trying to keep up here. Just watch YouTube. Yeah. You folks late to the hey Mike. I mean, I thought you might be getting ready for school. It's about to start soon. I know Pasco County is. Anyway. What? I think next week Pasco starts. All right, so I'm going to go back to that question and see if Mike knows it, if you don't mind. And I will give him the point for it, since nobody got that one anyway. All right, Mike, here's a question for you. Yeah. Oh, fun. Do you do Donors Choose at all, Mike? If any of you don't know what Donors Choose is, it's donorschoose.org, and it's a platform that is all verified and researched by the company. But teachers, if they have certain teachers know their students, they know their community, they're with them day in and day out, and there are certain tools that teachers feel that could benefit their classrooms greatly. And it could be anywhere, anything from crayons to markers to whiteboards to comfy chairs to work tables. The list goes on. And so if teachers feel that they don't have the funds, they don't get any funds. I couldn't believe how much you have to supply to a school now, or even back 20 years ago when I was a stepmother. I mean, you had to send in, hand sanitizer. You had to send in Kleenex. You had to send in, all this community stuff. So funds are tight. So donorschoose.org, you can go to that website. You can put in your zip code and you can see what teachers around you might need something. And it's an Amazon list. And I believe what the company does, donorschoose.org does, part of their responsibility is to kind of check and verify all the request number, like from the prices of the goods they're wanting, making sure it's a low cost, making sure that they are a teacher, making sure that it is, they're teaching at that school, stuff like that. So Yes. Check out, even if you have 5 or 10, um, yeah, high school definitely needs less resources. And that's what it is. A lot of it's title, uh, what title, I forget the titles. Never remember if it's Title 10, Title 9, Title 7. A lot of those schools are in deep, deep need of things, especially like special needs teachers. Like a lot of the stuff they're doing, they want like big um, bean bags and stuff for their kids to get comfortable in. So yeah. But Hike with Mike writes songs for his classes too. He performs. I would love to sit in Mike's class one day. Yes, I was a stepmother for several years. Well, he didn't accept me he didn't call me mom for a few years. And then he moved with us and he didn't call me mom for maybe 6 months. And then he did. Um, he's grown, has his own kids. So, uh, but yeah, till about 13, I think is when I left his father, somewhere around there, but with very little disruption. When I left his father, I left the house. I didn't force his dad to sell the house or anything and make him change schools or any of that stuff. So I just moved on. Uh, and yeah, yeah, sensory items are really big, really, really big. And those sensory items, they go through them fast. Kids that do enjoy the sensory toys, they can wear them out. That's awesome, Mike. Hey, Mark, how's it going? I'm almost done here. You going live tonight, Mark? A quick question for Mike. Slayer played this eerie deep cut off their 1998 album Divine Intervention for the first time since its released in 2024 at Riot Fest in Chicago. And remember, it's famous slash infamous people. So, Mark, who all is, and I probably made a mistake. I kind of announced the bimbo thing that we're working towards that. Hopefully, it'll happen. We never know. But um, who all is participating in that? In order to learn, you must do. Absolutely. My husband's one is the only bad decision is no decision. Like most decisions you make, you can change, you can reverse, you can fix. But being indecisive is hell. Yoda. No. So, Mike, were you a Slayer fan? Slayer played the eerie deep cut off their 1998 uh, album Divine Intervention. If he doesn't know, it'd be 213 about Jeffrey Dahmer. Rain and Blood. I could never. I know. I try to find 80s metal, Mike. You know what, Mike? Send me a list to my email address, Easy Street with Jen at Gmail. Send me a list of bands you like. I mean, and don't give me any deep, deep, deep cut bands, Something that everybody might know a little bit. All right. I don't think anyone ever answered who sang "I Saw Elvis in a UFO." And if anyone else has a genre that they like, just send it to me. Send me a list of people you like, and I'll try and work them in as much as possible, but not be repetitive. Simple, happy life. Everybody's favorite band is Journey. Uh, oh, how may have we done the mellow 70s? Well, I sang, that. I saw Elvis in a UFO, I believe was a 70s song. Not a music project. David Bowie. It was somebody from the 70s that would sing a song with that kind of title would be, and actually, Lori, I think you got the point naming him last week for one of his songs. I want to see Mike do karaoke. I might be going to a karaoke bar in Jacksonville on the 16th. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe. If I can, if I don't have, if the doctor clears me for my eye and um, I don't have to have shoulder surgery, I'll be good. The problem is I got to be back by, well, I'm going to go out to Sacramento, but that probably won't happen until September because I have two doctor appointments I have to do in September. It was, who sang I Saw Elvis in a UFO? That was Ray Stevens. And he mentioned Howard Hughes, Liberace, the KFC Colonel, Hoffa, and the Jordanaires. Martha, I don't see that with your voice. Oh, Mrs. Hopkins has karaoke on her channel, where she used to. Uh, so yeah, that was Ray Stevens who sang that crazy song. Number 18, 6 Feet Under released this song about a serial killer in 2020. 6 Feet Under released a song about a serial killer in 2020. I know. We want a video of Mike singing. If you don't want it on your channel, Mike, you can send it to me and I'll put it on my channel. Captain Crunch. Captain Crunch. No, it was not Captain Crunch. Was he a serial killer? Probably. He's wielding that sword all the time. So I imagine, I never thought about that. Benny, you're so, oh, that's Mike. Mike singing Captain Crunch. Ah. Mike, that's a bit twisted. Now I'm going to have to like go into deep philosophical thinking about Captain Crunch and what all that was and how it affected my childhood. And it may require counseling after the fact. I don't know. I love Ray Stevens too, and Weird Al. Any of those funny songs are great. Also, you were supposed to send a pic of you from back in the day. What happened to that, Mike? He did show his face on his video briefly. A recent video, like a couple weeks ago. Captain Crunch is your brother's stage name? Or Richard Ramirez? Oh gosh. I hope not. Okay, it was Zodiac. About the Zodiac killer. Oh, really? Interesting. Do they have videos, Vinny? Oh, yeah. Mike, send me a long haired hippie photo and I'll post that too. I should show you what Vinny looks like. I know what Vinny looks like. Uh, awesome. Are you going to post it on your community post, Mike? I still want to sing him though, Mike. We need to hear you sing. Number 19, this song by David Bowie mentions Richard Nixon. It says Savage Bowie. This song by David Bowie mentions Richard Nixon. Yeah, I agree, Mark. I agree. You know, she's the graphics queen, so yeah. I'm just not going to do like multiple restream stream thing, the pairing thing, unless, like, you know my rules, Mark. It's got to be, you know how I feel about copyright stuff. Young Americans, very good, Mark. He's on the board at the last minute. More shorter hair. Number 20. Last two questions. This song is from Warrant's Dog Eat Dog album. This song is from Warrant's Dog Eat Dog album. Keep it in mind that it's famous, infamous people. Who do you know what Vinny looks like? Oh, yeah. I went to his OnlyFans. You know, that's when he does the enema on Saturday. Every Saturday, live on OnlyFans. Vinny Corbett doing what he does best. Uh, that's funny, Mike. I used to love those Florida Battle of the Bands. I don't know that anybody does them. Like Florida always had them, but I've never seen Battle of the Bands in Georgia so much. Who's coming close to you in October, Mrs. Hopkins? I said, Miss A Simple Happy Life wanted to know how I knew what you looked like. And I said, because I went to your OnlyFans where you perform your enema trick every Saturday. Oh, is it a bad word? Warrant? It is Warrant. The song is from Warrant's Dog Eat Dog album. It shouldn't be blocked. It shouldn't be blocked. Oh, no song title. Fabio. Fabio. Oh, you're a good looking guy, Benny. Stop. See, I don't know that song, Mike. I mean, I probably know the song, but I don't know it by the title. That's where I totally suck. Oh, and a Simple Happy Life knows it. See? Simple Happy Life can do music trivia. Lori says, we used to have them a lot in the 60s and 70s in Worcestershire. Let me think. Worcester, right? Is it Worcester, Lori? Worcester. Worcester mash. And what is that referring to, Lori? I've been yakking so much, I can't even keep up with what I'm saying and what the chat's responding to. I'm bad like that. I give like the YouTuber like no reference to what I'm referring to. And it's so sad. I should be better about that because I know what it's like. Fabio. There you go, Mrs. Hopkins. Andy Warhol was right. There you go. You're on the board. Mrs. H has 1. Mark has 1. Lori has 2. And Benny has 6. Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome, Mike. And did you see that? Oh, have y'all ever seen that art piece I have? Mike, I don't think you have. I should go take a picture of it. It's a metal, it was hammered metal. And it's a brown, it looks like a leather jacket, which would have been popular 60s, 70s. So it's a brown leather coat and it has a t-shirt under it. But again, this is all metal. And then it says the Beatles. But what you see of the Beatles t-shirt, you know it's the Beatles t-shirt. But all you see is the ATL, which is very clever of the artist. And then he has a pair of Union Jack pants on. And his knee is cocked a little bit. It's probably about a 5-foot piece. It's a big art piece. It's the most expensive art piece I ever bought. Is it? Yes, it is the most expensive art piece I've ever bought. I'm an art collector. But I need to get my art back on the wall from a house repair from last year. And then I can do an art tour. All right. Yes. Number 21, last but not least. Now, Lori, you might know this if you were into this genre of music back in the day, because we're going back to the 60s. This song by Serge Gainsbourg and Brigitte Bardot is about which infamous couple? The 60s song by Serge Gainsbourg and Brigitte Bardot is about which infamous couple? And I love this artist stuff. It's very 60s cheese and very French. Hike with Mike, you knew that? Oh, Vinny, you got it first? Yes, your burger is still behind the couch, a simple happy life. That's a sofa bed, and I'm not moving it on my own. Maybe after I get my shoulder done. But I think there's a burger back there. There may be some lettuce and onion back there too. I'm surprised so many people knew that. Wow. I'm impressed. Birds of a feather here. We like good music. Wow. That shocked me. I thought that was going to be a stumper. I'm so impressed. How did y'all know that? How did y'all know Serge Gainsbourg and Bridget Bardot? I'm just like, Lori, I got it first. Simple, happy life. I'm so sorry. Uh, Guessed? That was a guess? Oh my gosh. Lori's prepping. It looks like Vinny's. And are you? Do you have it on top chat, Lori? Let's see. Did that change anything? I see Vinny's name above you here. He's right below. Is my burger still behind the couch? Am I seeing things wrong on my side? It is good medicine. It's on live chat. Talk chat is what I was looking at. I should look at live chat, huh? But even in live chat, it's showing up as Lori. But maybe I can't do that after. Oh, really, Vinny? Dang, I'll give it to Lori then. Sorry about that, Lori. That's probably my bad. Is there anyone that you got a point for, Vinny, that you shouldn't have besides that one? Mellow Mike loves the good medicine. Most of the times you can only find that in the woods. That is true. That is true. Or in cow patties. If you're from Florida. I wouldn't do that though. I'm crazy enough as it is. That's so weird. That's so weird. Well, let me know if that happens again, y'all. Let me know, please. Cow patty clocks? No. Mrs. Hopkins. Oh, it doesn't matter. Vinny won. Vinny has 6 or 7, whatever you want to say. 3 for Lori, 1 for Mark, 1 for Mrs. Hopkins. Congratulations, all. That's disgusting, Mrs. Hopkins. Were they just like sun-dried cow patties? Everybody ready to see what Mike has won tonight? I mean, Vinny has won tonight? That is so gross. Does it come with flies? Or do you have to pay extra for all the flies? Oh, is it encased, Mrs. Hopkins? Yeah, mama cattle and the babies, they will come after you. Wildlife is meant to be wild. I saw this woman, I guess she had a compost thing, and I see these videos. Now, we had a family friend who was a rescue person way back in the day. The woman was crazy, also went to the circus to get a suitcase full of manure from the elephant and brought it back home on the public bus. But she also did animals, and she was an author. She wrote a lot of stories about interesting stuff, moonshining, animals, whatever. And we were eating dinner and there was a flying squirrel zooming around the room. She had finches. She had a raccoon living up in the attic that would come down and eat. She tried to get me to go home with a possum to Florida. The woman was eccentric to say the least. I absolutely adored her. She probably had an influence on my life. But she, I think of her when I see these videos with all these raccoons and people that feed them. And Bimbo would do that. They had a raccoon that would come around and eat in the evening and just walk around. And I was just like, that just isn't safe. And then there's this woman this week got bit. She went out on her patio, and I guess the raccoon had been eaten out of her compost bin and attacked her really badly. She's going to be on pills the rest of her life. I let wild animals stay wild. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. It's like that band of monkeys that going through the jungle, and then they came across our path we were walking on, and the male just like, I must have been 30 of them. And the male, alpha male, he just came up to us and kind of showed his teeth and like grunted. And this guy was laughing. Oh, let me get my camera and get a picture. I'm like, dude, we need to leave. We need to leave. That is not cute. That is, I'm going to kill you. So we're ready to see what Vinny's won for the night. Vinny, you're going to love this. And I think, I don't know, I think you'll treasure this more than my snotty Kleenex. And I think it's going to deserve a place in a frame. So, you know, reminds me of that lady who had a chimpanzee for a pet and it tore. Yeah, they're crazy. And they threw poop. I don't. Bimbo loved the monkeys at that zoo I took her to. She's crazy. But she really loved Bob the donkey. And it wasn't named Bob. She named him Bob. Oh, yeah. All right, Vinny, I know y'all are waiting for this. So, Vinny, here you go. Some big tidy whities for you, my friend. Woohoo! Oops. Tear up my studio here. So, Vinny, you got some tidy whities? I don't know if they're your size. They're not my size. No, they're not mine. No, they're not mine. And if you want me to blow my nose in it, I can do that too. You can pair it. Like, oh, maybe do a double framed. No, they're not clownies. See, they don't have any makeup in the crotch. You'd know they would be Clowney's girlfriend if they had makeup in the crotch, but they don't. So, congratulations, Vinny. Lori, you never know what kind of gifts we'll get for winning. So, I got to keep the motivation high to get people to study and all. It's a parachute. See, you might need it. You never know when you need a parachute. You could probably play that little parachute game with them. Get a few of your friends around and bounce a little ball in the panties. There you go. I'll leave the staining to you, Vinny. I'm sure it'll have a skid mark in no time. Lori. Oh gosh. Y'all are too fun. Too fun. I know. I know. I know what you like, Vinny. So. Oh, thanks. I got crooked teeth. I got the back teeth here. And then I got chipped here. Fell face first on a sidewalk. And this one's really crooked. I never had braces. And I'm at that age now where I look like a Charlie McCarthy doll, I went to see my PA. I hadn't seen them since they did my shoulder surgery over a decade ago. She looks the same. And I was like, oh my gosh, you have not aged a bit. And she goes, oh, well, thank you. It's all Botox and fillers. She's such a trip. She is such a trip. She's so honest. And she's like, how long have I, how old's my son now? She's like, oh yeah, I've been doing this like 6 years. And she's like, yours looks really good for your age. And I'm like, yeah, it's because I had skin cancer. They just tightened me up a little bit here. Like a free facelift. I don't need fillers or Botox. Just a little skin cancer. Then he sounded like Paris Hilton. Oh yeah, that's hot. That was so funny. I don't know. I don't, if we had a top 20 of things Benny thought was hot, we might get arrested. They might have to write new laws. Uh, Benny, I don't even, oh, then you might like, if you're into Charlie McCarthy, you'll like Charlie Wood and you'll like Tom Purcell on YouTube. Is it Charlie Wood? I forget anymore. I forget. Camp G May. It's one of his characters. So next week we're going to do one word titles. One word titles. Who had requested that one? Paula Hopkins was a senator in Florida back in the 70s, 80s. And yeah, she had that Charlie McCarthy look to her. And she had real deep set eyes. Yeah, we're going to do one word titles. And I've actually said earlier, I already pretty much have it written. And then I thought a fun one to do and a challenge for me would be seasons. So I think we're going to do seasons after that. Songs with seasons mentioned. Oh, yeah, Lori. Definitely. And so, what should we do in 3 weeks? Any suggestions? Now, I did not include songs that had the word seasons in it. It has to be winter, spring, summer, fall, or autumn. But yeah, the one word titles are pretty and I have some 60s here. I have some 90s. I have what I think is metal. Yeah, some more 60s. Some current stuff. Oh gosh, maybe I should change that. And then the seasons one, I think I may go back as far as the 30s on that one, 30s or 40s. So yeah. No seasoned like a steak, Mark. Uh, Mark likes his steak like he likes his women. Seasoned. I'm seasoned for sure. That reference directions. Right, left, forward, backwards. Oh, that's a huge challenge. Um, I will do that one, Simple Life. I'll take that challenge on. North, can we do left, right, north, south, east, west? Ooh, that one might be hard. Can we do north, south, east, west, left, right, forward, backwards? Let me see if I can do it. I'll take the challenge. I love that y'all challenge me. Uh, and west. All right, I'll see what I can do with that. I mean, I know one song already off the top of my head. I know, right? Fried brain. Pick for my direction. Oh, Mrs. Hopkins, that's a great idea. Do you have a landscape version? Because I think Instagram is all, you've done all shorts. If you want to send me a photo landscape, I'll put it on there. Great idea. Thank you so much. That's why you're the graphics queen. I love that. Oh, okay. All right. Very cool. Yeah, landscape mode. You just have to show it like this. Shoot it. It'll be good. That'll be good. Let's see. I need to rename this real quick before I lose it. I already lost it, folks. North, south, east, west. All right. Golden hour. Oh, on the oh yeah, it'd be great. I love the golden hour. Vinny loves golden showers. I love the golden hour. What can I say? Yeah, she did a really good job, Mark. She's kind of inspired me. I don't know if I would offend her, but Mrs. Hopkins, I thought about doing a directional sign like out around my garden. It also give the birds something to perch on and then attack bugs in the garden. I was thinking about doing a directional sign of YouTubers I've met in real life, you know? So, yeah, she did the lettering, everything on those signs is awesome. Uh, yes, between the dawn and the daylight. Yeah, it's one of the first things they taught us in photography schools. The golden hour is the best. The best. I don't think we have done songs that mention cities. That's a good one too. And I love that you all give me ideas like ahead of time because I can work on them when I'm sitting at the hospital or at a doctor's office or something like that. It gives me something to do. Oh, it's a poem. I never really got into poetry like I probably should have. Who did that poem, Lori? Hmm. Thoreau? Yeah, probably. Uh, songs. I actually was kind of productive today and I started editing the vacation videos. So I've got a restaurant in Lexington edited. Oh, and I had a restaurant here that'll come out first. So I just did those today. A singing nun. Dominica, Nika, Nika, na, 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 na. I had that album. I don't know why I like that album so much because I got it when I was really young, like child young. I was just horrified that that little boy got hit by, was it, he got hit by a car? I love that she was a rebel, though. She was a rebel nun. What did you watch? The Singing Nun, Mrs. Hopkins? Yeah, I think Lori. I think so. I was a weird kid. I was a really weird kid. Oh, gosh. So, Vinny, is there anything? Oh, there was a band that I ran across. I think I'll mention it next week because I think it's on next week's show. But I do want, Mark, I'm sorry. Did you say you were going live tonight as soon as I shut down? The Flying Nun. Yeah, the Flying Nun and the Singing Nun. Two different people. Sally Fields was the Flying Nun. And I liked that show too. And I wasn't Catholic. I went to Catholic, and I did go to Catholic church after uh, when I was a little bit older. Uh, yeah, Sally was cutie. Cars. There's a good one. Can it just be the word car, or does it have to be, you know, a make and model, or a make or a model? Yeah, she was so cute. And Smokey and the Bandit, that was a really good movie. She was really good in that. And of course, Forrest Gump, she was awesome. Oh, Don Wells. Yeah. How about any of the girls from Petticoat Junction? Oh, Longfellow. Okay. Simple life. I know. You do such a great job. I do appreciate it. Now, Lori's a wordsmith. And remember when we used to do the word game, like with the definitions and stuff? That was always fun. I think maybe I've thought about maybe bringing that back a little bit in the winter, maybe doing one or two of those. That was so much fun. I'll just have to, when I get famous and I get a million subscribers, I'll have to hire a simple happy life to be my production manager or a writer. I'll let her create her own position. I love playing with words. Yeah. I didn't know that, Angela. Oh, very cool, Angela. That is awesome. Yeah, I guess because he lived here in Georgia, that was a great location for him when he did live here before he moved to Jupiter. I always wanted to go. They had the Burt Reynolds Dinner Theater in Jupiter. I've always wanted to go. Yep, good old Burt Reynolds. Yep, yep, yep. Okay, what we're doing? Cars, cars. All right. Cars, cars. Before I forget. All right. Whoa. I hope I didn't name something else. I guess not. All right. Cool. And then I'll go back and put dates on these where the show will run. Okay. Thanks, Mrs. Hopkins. Money. Ghostly songs will save for probably Halloween. Spooky, scary songs, crazy songs, Flying Purple People Eater, that type of stuff. Y'all are gonna set me up for subjects for the rest of my life. Yeah, Halloween will be a good one. Yeah, we usually try and do, and then Christmas we'll do a Christmas theme, so we'll keep it in that wheelhouse. I know you've been working your little tushy off, Simple Life. You take it easy. You rest your pretty little head over there. Money, money, money. All right. And that may or may not be one of the ones that we do. All right. Wow. We're into the second week of September already for ideas. Yes. Well, thank you so much, A Simple Life. And thank you, everyone, for hanging out, stopping by, having a little fun. I don't know if how y'all feel about the word game. But basically, I was told, I thought I'd made up a brilliant game. But what I was told is by BOPOC is that it was like bamboozle. And so I would give like obscure words, and then you would either have to define it. You'd have to uh, either come up with the correct definition, or if you didn't know the definition, you could come up with a funny definition for the word, and then we would vote on the funniest definition. And Mrs. Hopkins was really, really good at that game. Really amazingly good. All right. So, Vinny, who are you talking about there? Oh, I'm gonna. Who is Tom Laher? Is it Laher? Math major at Harvard. Hmm. I've never heard of him. He made comedy songs. It's funny that trying to look. I'll research it later. Vinny's got another post-it note stacked up here. Tom. Thank you very much, Vinny. I love when y'all give me homework. I love it. I love it. The electric company. I never saw the electric company. Never, never, never. And what we do, Ohio Express Sausalito. I gotta go check that out too. I might know that song. Yeah, never saw it, Vinny. When did the electric company come out? Was that late 70s? Remember, I'm old. 73. Oh, gosh, no. I was already in high school. I wasn't going to be watching that stuff. 70, I would have been 10. Yeah, I didn't watch that. No. When I was 10, I would leave school and go and sit in the hospital for my mother to get off work. That was fun. Chris sings that every time now and then. Is that the one that goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, something like that? He always also likes doing the count from Sesame Street. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I thought it was Sesame Street, the pinball count song. Uh, oh, really? The Pointer Sisters, huh? Very cool. Very cool. Yeah, Vinny knows all of the good stuff. So, Vinny, are you going to go check out John Lithgow CD, Singing in the Bathtub? His song, what is it? The one he wrote on that, he has other CDs he's come out with now. But that particular song is what I saw him sing on TV that made me buy the CD. It was about his kid. He was singing, he would sing to his kids at night, and I love Richard Cheese. I've seen him in concert. But he sang a song about his kid was starting school and he was afraid. And so he wrote this, he was nervous about, all the kids and everything. So he wrote a song for his son, and it's called Big Kids Scare the Heck Out of Me. And hey, High Country Homestead, good to see you. Good morning. Good morning. I hope you've had your first cup of coffee here. But yeah, those big kids scare the heck out of me. Big kids scare the heck out of me. Whenever I see them, oh gosh, oh gee. Big kids scare the heck out of me. And then he found another friend, and then he's like, his friend was also scared. And so they came together, and they're like, big kids never scare the heck out of us. It was really cute. It was really cute. But that was also very animated because, John Lithgow is a great actor. Oh, lunch. Oh, okay. Thank you. Thank you very much. Dream destination. Yes. High Country Homestead. Oh, and I need to there we go. So that's good. The toilets flush backwards and all. Yes, they do. Yeah, Bimbo lived in, where did she live? She lived in gosh, why am I forgetting it? I can't think of where she lived. She loved it though. Now I know a musical artist from Australia. Her name is Liz Aday, and she's played with a lot of bands. She's played with like Pat Benatar and uh, who else? She played with Tom Petty. She's played with a lot of people, but she's mostly active. There are a couple clips at Camp G May. She played Funk Fest, and she was awesome. She rocked the house that night. Um, what did she play? Ah, dang it. She was just awesome. Really good funky music. And then she also writes. So she's mainly on Instagram. I would love to see her more on YouTube, though. And she's very talented and has a great voice. Vinny. Forgive Vinny, High Country. His mind's always in the toilet. We love him anyway. He keeps us on our toes. And he looks like Fabio, so that's a plus. Oh, gosh. No, we love Vinny. So I feel very, very lucky that Vinny came along. He's definitely hilarious. But all of y'all have a great sense of humor. I'm just so blessed, so happy, and just I always look forward to Wednesday nights. And then y'all get me so hyped up I can't sleep at night. So, Wednesday nights, it's hard to go to sleep after a show. But it's just because it's so fun. So we've been going 2 hours now. Mark's probably did he? I don't know. I ask questions now and look. Did Mark say he was going live tonight? He may already be live. Lori, are you going live? You usually go live every night. Uh, Let me look and see. Mark is not live, but he normally just plays music. Everybody sits around, chats, and listens to music, whatever he plays. He'll take requests every now and then. Yeah, High Country, you got to keep an eye on Vinny. Got to keep a close eye on young cat. No, you had weird fantasies about Captain Crunch, Vinny. Vinny loves a man in uniform. That's what does it. Oh, after 11, Lori. That's when you get started. Liz Day is back. She has overcome her vocal palsy. You are correct, ma'am. You're very correct. She is very, very talented, insanely talented. And she's lived here in the US and she's currently in Australia. She made a quick trip here recently. I don't know if it was this year or the end of last year. The crunchberry. See, now I thought you had a dingleberry fetish, Vinny. You're always throwing me off. Oh, you are right here. So are you going live, Mark? Sorry. I'll ask you the third time. I apologize. You know me. I can't keep up. Vinny, you know you love it. Maybe you can incorporate that into your OnlyFans. Give me the bonus edition on Saturday. Oh yeah, Clowny does. Clowny definitely does. There you go, High Country Homestead. Not Johnny Depp, Captain Jack Sparrow. There's a difference. I don't want to know, Vinny. TMI, TMI. Oh gosh, see, this is why we keep them around. Mhm. All right. Well, I hope y'all have a great rest of the week. I'm going to try. I'm waiting to hear when I got to go do my MRI. I'm just over it. I'm so over it. And then they gave me like heavy duty muscle relaxers, which, you know, I don't know. They put me to sleep and then I think I lay on my shoulder because I'm so out of it and mess it up more. I don't know. I just started those yesterday. They want me to take them every night, but I don't want to. And my eye surgery is the 7th. And I've already done all my pre-op for that stuff. So fingers crossed I don't forget anything they told me that I have to do. I tried writing it down, but you know how that goes. I might have to call them again and say, now what were my instructions again? So High Country Homestead will take Johnny Depp any way she can get him. There you go. It's good to have goals. Uh, yeah, the she felt she's like because I told her after one of my physical therapy sessions, my clavicle hurt. My clavicle, it was pulling here, my neck's cracking. Um, it's locking. My neck will lock and I have to like really jerk it to get the bone to pop. It's been a pain. But that's how tight my shoulder is, that it hurts my clavicle. And when I sit back, it hurts under my shoulder blade. So it's I saw Missy was back to 1K, but I posted I don't know when that happened because I think she had mentioned it and then I posted a community post and then I went back and she was already at 1,000. So now she just needs her hours. She gave me a hard time. She didn't give me a hard time, but she's like, "You watch that? What'd she call that?" I went back and watched the video she did yesterday, making the potato salad in the car. Yeah, I want her to get her hours up. I hate that she lost all those hours. She worked so hard. Yeah, the tension is really crazy. Not to where I get headaches, but she said, because I was like, is it my neck? And she said, no, if the steroid shot numbed it for a little bit, then it's probably not my neck. Because I've had herniated discs in my neck before. Yes, I did see that she was going to host bingo. I think Faye wanted me to do bingo, and I looked into it. The thing with me, she's doing the cards. I guess she's taking a picture of the cards and doing them, which is really smart. But I think YouTube at one time had a policy where they didn't like people getting other people's emails addressed so much, but they're not really hardcore on that anymore. They just want to protect people's privacy as much as possible. Um, oh, yeah. I've been doing this for some years, High Country Homestead, and where am I now? I thought I got it back up to 2,800 where I was in December before my viral video my quote, for me, a viral video, did its 365 days loop, and then I was like deficient 400 hours or something like that. Oh, Lori, you're 1.47. That's good, but you're on for hours all night. You know, you've been cranking them out almost 6 hours every night, which is good. That's what I was gonna do, like the beginning of the year, because I got tired of being so close and it leaving that I was gonna go live, and I'm like, I'm not gonna stress myself out over it. Last year, oh, thank you, Mrs. Hopkins. Last year I was gonna do oh, last year I was gonna do now I forget what I was talking about. Oh, last year I was gonna do I did videos every day. And let me tell you, I was doing videos every day, like starting at Christmas, right? Doing the cruise videos. And I was putting those videos out every day. And that hurt me so badly. Don't ask me why. My subscriber counts dropped. It could have been the content now because of the economy and everything. A lot of the content was travel related. So maybe people aren't watching as much travel stuff right now. I don't know. Um, but I know I saw a comment. Someone was saying that Vegas seemed really empty because there aren't any foreign tourists there now. Oh, Lori, that's crazy. Yeah, I'm not surprised either. But you've been doing this 6 months, Lori, and how do you go live every night? Well, hopefully, Lori, we can get some people over here to go sub to you. Yeah, I don't do Christmas so much, so I would really suck at Vlogmas. It'd be like, oh, look what I didn't buy today. Look what I'm not spending money on. Because we don't do gifts or anything. We haven't since we got married. We did the first year and we were just so weirded out by it and uncomfortable that we're like, never again. Now there's something I'm like, oh, Chris, could you really use this? Like if he doesn't buy himself a new pair of garden gloves by Christmas, I'll get him a pair of garden gloves. Oh, so Vlogmas is the entire month of December, and you put out a video every day all about Christmas. And the thing about Christmas carols is you have to make sure it's not a copyright. Or you have a beautiful voice too. Lori sings very well, y'all. And especially for being 72 and having that good of a voice still, your voice is still pretty strong, Lori. Yeah, so oh my gosh, Mrs. Hopkins. Oh, 73. Oh, sorry, Lori. Uh, right? I'm such a type. I hate spending money. I really, really, really do. I'm so bad about it. I need to get a button down shirt for my surgery. All I have is a long sleeve. So I have to go to the thrift store. And I don't even want to go to the thrift store and shop. No, that's sweet, Mrs. Hopkins. I just don't do Christmas cards. Now, I had a big stack. I think I must have bought 2 boxes because it lasted me until this year. And we probably had those a decade. And it was I like the funny Christmas cards. There was one that said "Silent Night, Holy Night." In the front, it's a silent night, and it has like an armor, a knight in shining armor, kind of armor. And then when you open it up, it says "Holy Night," and it has like all these gunshots through the armor. It was actually pretty funny and totally unexpected, which is why I bought it. Yeah, 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 yeah. Holy moly! Better than holy mole. Mrs. Hopkins does crafts. She does art stuff. She does sewing projects. Her Halloween costume was amazing. She does Dollar Tree. She does haul stuff. She does Timu. I think that kind of covers it pretty much, right, Mrs. Hopkins? Oh, paranormal. Yeah. Are you going to start putting out more videos here, Mrs. Hopkins? Because I've noticed some lately. I miss your videos, but I know you're really busy. Mrs. Hopkins is a caregiver for her mother, who is 93. And yeah, she stays pretty busy. Mrs. Hopkins, you got your thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Mrs. Lori. Miss Lori. Yeah, y'all put your own links in if you don't mind. High Country Homestead. Why not? If you're good for Lori, you'll be good for me. There you go. But yeah. So High Country, you can put your link in now. I did make you a moderator. Lori, Mrs. House, Simple Life. Simple Life. Put hers in. I think y'all have Simple Life, though. Everybody here is pretty much Mark Kropka. Mr. Kropka, if you like music, I'm so terrible at this. Copy link address. And here is Mr. Kropka. And he does mostly old music, 60s, 70s. He's a big fan of the Allman Brothers. And it's just kind of hang out, kind of like Lori does, and chat and listen to music. Like a bunch of teenagers. Thank you, High Country. I appreciate it. I think Bimbo may have been in Victoria. I wish I could remember. I can go back and look at her videos. So, yeah, yeah, yeah. Thank you, Lori. Lori, did you put your link in? Lori. I got you, Lori. Gotcha. Thank you, Mrs. Hopkins. Thank you all. Thank you all. I appreciate it. No, y'all are great. Like I said, I always have so much fun, and I feel so blessed. So, and I'm looking forward to the Bimbo Memorial with Mark Kropka. Do we have a date for that, Mark, or is it kind of open? Mark is also a musician. He studied in Canada. I always get it wrong. Music Conservatory, Canada Music Conservatory. One of those big, fancy, swanky music schools. Chris Bliss. Oh, see, now I don't know who that is. Now I got to look up. Y'all giving me homework again. Thank you, High Country Homestead. I never heard of Al Boley. High Country Homestead, my understanding, I think if I remember correctly from last night, you like classical and big band jazz. No, big band jazz stuff is what you like, I believe, if I'm correct. Or was that Ace? Since I'm new to Lori's channel, I'll get you guys mixed up until I get really comfortable with you. Oh yeah, yeah. Bimbo was awesome. So you say you're going to put Chris Bliss? Are you going to get him on the show with us, Mark? He's so busy. So busy. Oh, Chris. Oh, yeah. Please. Thank you, Mark. I see what you said. Yeah, Chris Bliss link. He's a musician. He does original stuff. Mark does original stuff too, but he also does covers and 40s music. Yeah. I think I have some big band stuff in a couple weeks, maybe. I know I at least have one question that's big band. No, I love big band. I love big band and jazz. That's what I grew up with in my house and comedy albums. Jonathan Winters, Bill Cosby, you know, all that stuff. Yeah. All right. Well, I think I'm going to end the show. So, oh yeah. And Mrs. Hopkins, I did love actually. It was a really good movie. I cried. I cried. Do you still cry when you watch it, Mrs. Hopkins? Because I am a crier at a movie. Just so sensitive. Now I'm an empath. I am an empath. But I've become a more sensible empath and what I can control and what I can't control. So yeah. Oh, Mrs. Hopkins. Oh yeah. I cried several times in that movie. It wasn't just once, but I liked and Billy was my favorite character. I loved Billy. He was a trip. Uh, oh, I loved Adam Ant. He's been touring again. See, every time I think I'm going to sign off. This is going to be the last one. I promise. I promised. Events. He's in the UK right now, but I think he's already come through the US. Yeah, it's all United Kingdom right now. Dang it. Well, darn it. Darn it, darn it. All right. Um, really, Mrs. Hopkins, that's funny. Oh, that's pretty cool. All right. No, Mark does well. Mark sings okay. Yeah, we're all lucky that we can sing it all at this age. Don't drink, don't smoke. What do you? Don't drink, don't smoke. What you do? You do you? Hmm. See, we need some. We need a music movement to hit us really well. We need some fun music to come out and just sweep us away. Uh, all right, now I'm gonna have to go see an Adam Ant video. Yep. Dutch Brothers has come to Atlanta. If you haven't had Dutch Brothers coffee, I'll just say it'll clean you out. You just drink one of those before a colonoscopy and you'll be good. Oh, High Country Homestead, how fun. Yeah, I was in all the chorus, all the music stuff back in the 90s. Yeah, the Andrews Sisters, awesome. I loved Manhattan Transfer too. I got to see them here in Atlanta with the symphony. That was a great concert. Anything that had heavy harmony, I really loved. What did you sing, High Country Homestead? You soprano, alto, tenor? I mean, I know people kind of made fun of Extreme with their song, but because it had harmony, I loved the Extreme song. Was that More Than Love? I think it was. But you know, everybody wants their rock music. It was like Bimbo. She didn't like instrumentals too much. Pardon me. She liked lyrics, but her being a good lyricist was a big part of that. Hmm. Yeah, more than words. That is pretty. But yeah, a lot of people didn't like it. But it did get a lot of airtime too. So, all right, I promise this is it. We're gonna go to bed. I'm gonna go to bed. I hope and get some sleep. But have fun over at Lori's tonight. I'm sure she'll be back up till 5 a.m. I'm gonna try and behave. Oh, soprano! Wow. Yeah. I was tenor in church choir, alto, and second soprano in school choir. But I preferred, alto. Hmm. Yeah, I learned to harmonize with my mom singing. What's the classic song? Oh my gosh, I can't believe I forgot it. Oh, You Are My Sunshine. You're my sunshine. That's a really good it's a really good song to learn soprano or harmonizing with for young kids especially. Mhm. Yeah. That's kind of what got me onto my love of singing and music. Mhm. All right, I'm going to post Lori one more time. She's been so good. Oh, shoot. Why do I always do that? I always click instead of hitting right click copy. Thank y'all. Thank you, Mark. Thank you, Mark. Lord knows we all need help. Oh, really, Angela? It is a sweet song. Hmm. Yeah, it's very soothing. Very sweet. Um, what else? Well, I guess it was good to see. I'm going to mention Dan. It was good seeing Spartan Dan today. I've missed him so, so much. Mrs. Hopkins. Oh, there's your link. Um, I've missed him so much, and Dan did post a video today. Um, so that was a surprise, and it was a first thing I saw in the morning, and yeah, and so for those who don't know, Spartan Dan, you'll know his icon because he has a Spartan helmet on it. But unfortunately, Spartan Dan got diagnosed with cancer. And he's been a big part of our community for a while now. What's it been, Mark? A couple years? Time just goes by so fast. 2, 3 years now that Dan's been part of, kind of our circle. And he just does a lot of his videos tend to be short, but he would dress up as like he had a character called Dino Man, and it was a dinosaur mask, and he had a big afro, and he'd wear bling. He'd dress up for like Fourth of July, all the holidays. He would do something. He had Bando Barbie. What did he have? He had all these characters that he would do, and he was just crazy and fun, that kind of fun, and always positive. And Dan came from a rough background, and he used to be in a gang. He'd been stabbed and shot at, and he lived in Detroit, and he just turned his life around. He's the sweetest, loving, kindest person. I mean, he's just a big sweetheart. Yeah, it has, Angela. It is. But I don't know. I just I just hope he's comfortable. Whatever he's going through, he hasn't given me a whole lot of detail. Um, but I just hope he's comfortable above anything else. So, but yeah, he was. But if you're ever feeling down, just go and he. What would he do? He'd talk about the spider trolls. He didn't just call them trolls; he called them spider trolls, and talked about the Spartan. And he has a Spartan outfit too. So sometimes he would dress as a Spartan and dance on Friday nights, and complain about the spider trolls every now and then. He'd fight them off. He's so dang funny. And I think the biggest thing I respect about Dan was that he left school early at a very young age, and he was illiterate. And as an adult, he went back to school and learned how to read. And I just admire him so much for that because that takes a lot of courage to do that. Takes a lot of courage. Oh yeah, he always did national days every morning. Not every morning, but he would miss some here and there, depending on what he had going on. Yeah, thanks, Mrs. Hopkins. Yeah, and everybody that I deal with is drama free. I don't do drama. I don't go to drama. I don't. Although we kind of met them through a drama channel, and Mark's been around some drama channels, but I don't hang out there too much. I'd hang out in drama channels when I thought they were trivia channels because I was doing trivia and then they were doing trivia. So I'd go play some of their stuff. And then I found out the other content and I just nipped that in the bud. Life's hard enough. So yeah. But no, Dan's a sweetheart. So prayers to him and his family and you know, it's just really hard. The hardest thing was we email each other. And he didn't email me for a while. I was like, what the heck's going on? Then his grandson posted. So yeah, that's why I was over. But then he emailed me before he posted today. We talked earlier in the week via email. So, but yeah, my thoughts are definitely with him. But where he was in the video today, he looked very, very comfortable. So, oh, Angela's the queen of dump cakes. And she's like me, she likes classic cars. So, right, Angela is pretty much cooking. Oh, and animals. She does mainly senior animal rescue. You know, the ones that nobody wants because they have medical issues and they're old. Angela is their angel. So, um, there's a national everything. I was shocked at some of the national days High Country Homestead. Yeah, they come up with these national days to get people to buy stuff. But they do free promos, I guess, every now and then too. I know National Ice Cream Day. I think Haagen Dazs does free cones, or they have in the past. So yeah. But Angela does dump cakes. Her latest one. What did you do, Angela? A key lime pie dump cake. It looks so good. And then I went out and bought some sugar-free key lime wafers because you triggered something in my head. They're not as good. Not nearly as good. Lori, I'm going to say goodnight. I keep going on and on and on. And I'm tired. I need to go to bed. So I love y'all. Take care. Have a great week. And I will definitely be seeing y'all around these YouTube streets. And yeah, come back next week and we're doing what? Single one word titles. I mean, that's really narrow. You don't even have to go into the lyrics. It's just titles. So, but yeah. So thank y'all for taking the time. I really do appreciate it. I know everybody's busy, 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 busy. Mr. Mark, and how many bands are you in still, Mark? 4? Are you still in 4 bands? He plays live gigs too. So, and you'll see some of that on the band Trainwreck that he's in is really good. So definitely check out some of those videos. Very talented, and Mark is incredible on the piano. He's so blessed to have that talent. So I love y'all. Take care, and we will see you later. Bye.